Hello, internet people. My name is Ryan. Look at this. Look at Zelda running around doing Zelda things. I once again have decided that the best way to play this is to just play it and then come back afterwards and do all of this because I can pay all sorts of very close attention to your comments, which is great, and they're less awkward stuff, and hopefully it's not a terrible video. Cross your fingers. I'm really sleepy. I should have gone to bed probably about an hour ago. But I just really wanted to record and upload this. Whoa, videos. Let's start. Let's just get right into this. Let's read some comments. Oh my god, this is the intro from like fucking a terrible YouTube person. 1 minute, and so far I've said nothing important. I've just sort of thrown words at you, and hopefully something is sticking, and hopefully because I'm using a fast or specific intonation that everyone is enjoying themselves and everyone's like, man, this guy's really great. And that's exactly the sort of thing that I hate about Let's Plays on YouTube, and I've become everything I hate. Oh, how sad. Come on, Link, shoot that. Shoot that thing. Bester97 says he doesn't really like the 5 Let's Plays going on at one time. Oh, that's sad. It's kind of like I get invested in one series of videos, and the next day another game that's uploaded. I don't really feel like watching it, if that makes any sense. I kind of get that, because I kind of have the same problem right now with recording them. Right now, I like doing it the moment I start doing it. Like, these don't really count because they're not. There's basically zero effort involved in an internet people video. I just sit down and record something for half an hour. But like, it's a big thing. Like, it didn't used to be. I used to just be able to throw them out like candy. But I'm not as clever as I used to. I don't know what I'm saying, but like, let's take New Vegas, for instance. New Vegas, I could just sit down, record a pile of them, and, like, no problem at all. But I found that lately, it's become kind of this, like, the only thing I can really do that with is Morrowind. And Morrowind, because I really like Morrowind, I'm giving it more... I'm giving it more trust, I'm giving it more, or not more trust, I'm giving it more effort. So, like, what I would do with New Vegas and Skyrim and Oblivion, for that matter, is just sort of have the recording constantly doing stuff. Or I would be recording the video, and then every time I realize that this section is boring and I don't have anything to say, I would just stop recording. And then when something interesting would happen, I would just start recording again. And I'm not doing that with Morrowind, because that system actually works really great for those types of games. Not so great for other types of games. Like, I noticed, like, Dead Space, for instance, had a bunch of bits that I wish I could have edited, but I didn't have an editing program. Oh yeah, look at this. Violently throwing snowballs at spiders. But with Morrowind, I sit down and I just record in one big chunk. And then, there's just sections where I'm just not saying anything, and then when I go back to clip it out, I just know to cut those out. So that makes doing, like, there's reasons for that. Like, because if there's something I want to reference, or if there's audio I want to grab, I can do that. Or if I want to move my commentary to a different part of the game, I can do that pretty easily, because I have all the footage. So I feel like Morrowind, even though it is still really hacked up, like, it's a really jump-cutty type of experience, I feel like it's really... oh god damn, this fucking spiders. I feel like it's a really good, or a much better set of videos than what I've put out previously in the past ever. Well, okay, maybe not ever. But I like how they're working. And that's, but yeah, so going back to, you're talking about 5 Let's Plays going on at one time, because I do that with every game, like Darksiders is a good example. When I'm playing Darksiders, I can't the game is hard to commentate. Like, it's legitimately difficult. It's not like Morrowind. Morrowind's super easy. I barely have to do anything except usually just tack a beginning and an ending on it. Oh, welcome back, Internet people. My name's Ryan, and today we are playing, like, that sort of thing. Just sort of slap that on the front and slap one on the end, and then we're done. Whereas Darksiders, the first few episodes I didn't, but like the most recent one, about 75% of the commentary I recorded after the fact. I didn't plan on doing it that way either, but that's just sort of how it ended up being. Because it's a lot easier to commentate. Like, that game is difficult to play and talk about at the same time, which is the thing I'm wanting, which is what I'm kind of realizing, where, like, I was playing games that were easy to commentate. Skyrim and New Vegas and whatever are easy to commentate because there's basically no effort involved in any of those games. Like, does that sound terrible? Anyway, what I'm trying to get at is, it's a big production to record a Let's Play nowadays, and it's sort of becoming a pain in the ass to do 5 of them, right? Like, you know, I have no problem doing the, like, let's say if I was doing 5 Morrowinds a week, I could probably do that pretty easy, but switching is becoming a pain in the ass, which is why I'm gonna do my best to... I'm gonna keep on keeping on with the way I'm doing things, I think. But I'm not gonna keep, like, once these 5 videos are over, I'm gonna go back to doing 1, maybe 2 at a time. None of this 5. Why did I think doing 5 games at a time would be a good idea? I want more comments about that. If you have any thoughts about doing 5 games at a time, even if you like it, even if you like how it's going, or you hate it, let me know. I'm glad that you let me know that you hate it, because then that let me do this entire diatribe. Anyway, Bester97 also says, could you be playing Metroid Prime for the next Internet People videos? Yes. Do I want to do thing is, do I want to do Metroid Prime for the next Internet People videos, or do I want to do it for the next, like, actual set of edited Let's Plays? Because I like, fuck Tingle in the ass with an arrow. God damn it, Tingle. Pros and cons of Internet People versus edited Let's Play. Edited Let's Play is hacked up and, like, and more morsels of delicious entertainment. Hopefully, that's what I'm trying. Internet People, you get the whole gameplay though, because I find that while I like what, like, each has its own rewards. Like right now you're seeing me run around, do video game things. Some games that's not great. Like Metroid Prime, for instance, has a lot of backtracking, and I feel like I would hack up a lot of the backtracking. However, I will probably also hack up a lot of the fight scenes, because I would find that I have nothing to talk about during them. I don't know, maybe people like watching the fight scenes, right? I don't know. I have no idea. I just play video games. I don't know. Talk about that too. Post a comment. Love comments. Comments are the best. Don't press the like button or subscribe though, because those are terrible. Oh, speaking of subscriptions, oh, someone's outside making noises. I hope that comes through on the microphone, so I don't sound like a crazy person. Speaking of subscriptions, I think it's just because I'm uploading things consistently. People seem to like consistency. Oh, fuck. I failed at this a few times, so this gets sped up. For reasons. For speed up reasons. I think people appreciate the consistency, so like I was mentioning before, I was mentioning before that my subscriptions were going down, which is never great. But I think, like, I kind of brought my quality back up, and now I have a bit of consistency with how I'm up, like, you know, 5 episodes a week. It's gonna be a new upload every whatever. Come and watch it. Like, my channel doesn't seem so dead, and there's more, like, it's quite, like, I'm back to your. I'm back to your positive weekly subscriptions again, so that's great. Welcome all of you. None of you are watching this video for some reason. Why aren't you? If you are, post a comment. If you aren't, post a comment explaining why you didn't watch this video. I feel like Ray William Johnson. No, not Ray William Johnson. Wait, no, does he do comments? I don't know. I haven't watched one of his videos in forever. I remember watching one of his videos and then wanting to kill myself. I decided not to kill myself, in case anyone was curious. But the only person that I watch that does the whole, hey, leave a comment, make sure you comment, and like and subscribe. If you do all 3 of those, then I'll enter you in a thing to win an Xbox 360 with Just Dance 4. By the way, Just Dance 4 is great. I feature it in all my videos, and it's Shane Dawson. Who, by the way, is starting to be super... I don't even think I've subscribed to him anymore because he's really gotten shitty. Doesn't that suck? I hate it when stuff happens and you wanna... I hate it when someone is making something that you thought was great and then it just sort of... I don't know if either you grow up or what they're making isn't as great or whatever. Like, that's the worst. When something that you love just isn't great anymore. Like, when TV shows go, like, hump. The word I'm looking for is something about humps. Sharks. Jump the shark. There we go. Yeah! When TV shows jump the shark, it's the worst. Especially if it's a TV show that's really great. I don't know, like, well, I shouldn't say this, but it's sort of like Lost. Anyone watch Lost? Lost is pretty good. It was pretty good. It actually stayed reasonably okay up until the end, and including I thought the ending was okay. The ending was great. It wasn't like the most amazing ending I've ever seen, but it certainly wasn't a terrible ending. It was very character-based, which is great. Battlestar Galactica had the same sort of thing, very character-based ending, but not a super great one. Fringe, too, same idea. But this is not Jumping the Shark. Jumping the Shark is when they decided to introduce 8 bajillion fucking things into Lost, and then decided not to explain any of them, for fuck's sake. Well, you know, some of them. There's just huge gaping holes, or they explain them away in a way that's not very good. You know what I mean. You've all seen a show that started to suck. Let's stop talking about this. This is a bad conversation. Oh, M2I Plays says the concurrent Let's Play schedule works for me and keeps everything fresh.
Plus ints, Iridium play ×2 combo.
That has nothing to do with anything I have to say, Happy. What are you trying to do? You're gonna ruin this video.
Channel plus ints. I just made this 400 times worse.
Yes, you did. You're the worst. You're a terrible person. MP isn't here. he was hanging out or I was sitting in a mumble while I was recording this, and he started saying words. Because you are enjoying a video with the highest production values anyone has ever seen. Hey, I should probably not say stuff like that, because I like to think that I have quite good production values. I edit my videos, I put a denoiser filter on my thing, all of my things are HD, high quality, anti-aliasing. Not in this one because I'm too lazy to turn it on. I have a nice computer. I have a good recording setup. I have a pretty reasonably okay microphone. I like to think this is why people like to show up and sit through a gameplay video where I hack out all of the good parts. Anyway, M2I Plays posts a bunch of tracks like Rhubarb. Oh, that was on my to-do list. I was gonna listen to all of those repeatedly, but I didn't. I don't know why. I could put one in right now, but I find that when I do that, it breaks my stream of consciousness, and I have a tough time getting back into talking. So instead, I will promise you that I will listen to all of them later. And everyone else, go back to that video and look at all those tracks that sound like Rhubarb. Rhubarb being the most peaceful noise that ever existed of all time. Yes. DDVS 2012 says, "Oh my god, Ryan, please do more of these faster. You the best. Less than 3. Oh, less than 3 to you too. You're pretty cool also. I like your, I don't think I ever said this, but I like your avatar. It's strange. Is that from something? Let's click shit. Let's click all this stuff. What is your picture of? It's like a thing. It's like an amazing, like, thing holding a hamburger and fries. I don't even... It's a Burger King. Gollum sort of looking person? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying words. Wadsworth, 107. Otherwise known as just Wadsworth. Says, oh, wait. No, let's not move on yet. I want to respond to, please do more of these faster. What? I'm uploading 5 days a week right now, okay? I can't do it all. I'm doing my best. I'm trying really hard. 5 days a week of videos where I'm spending an hour editing all of them, and I have full there's lots of stuff. So you calm your tits, put your tits in your bag, and go on forth to the other side. Anyway, Wadsworth says, hello Ryan, are you hungry? Yes. Of course I am. Oh, because I owe you a oh, okay, well then. You owe me Wadsworth owes me a dinner. That's great. Oh, by the way, did I ever say that Darmani there, Dead Darmani, has a fantastic before he disappears. Oh, I just spoiled it. I'm spoiling this game that I know some of you have not played. Darmani there has a fantastic toothless mouth. Let's have a look. Come on. He's a mouth breather. It's kind of dumb looking. Gosh darn it. Anyway, moving on. Takobi. Hello, Takobi. Hi, Ryan, Takobi says. Yes, hello. I'm sorry for not posting more frequently. I still have to get used to your new schedule. My new schedule? Oh, come on. Come on. It's an easy schedule. Monday to Friday. Morrowind Mondays. Darksiders Tuesdays. Wait, is it Darksider? I don't even remember. Every time I upload one, every time I go, because I record on the weekend, then I edit during the week, is usually how I do it. And it's like, which one do I have to edit now? And I always have to check. And it's like this, I should be able to remember this, because I've already done this for like a month. But whatever. And I am lazy too, so sometimes I forget to post some comments. And then there's real life, sometimes drawing my attention elsewhere. That's okay. Post when you can. Like, I noticed you just go through and post things when you have a chance. And I am happy when I see one of your posts. I'm happy when I see anyone's posts, really. I like, that's the best part about Let's Playing, by the way. For anyone's curious. Like, I'm in it for the admiration, the amazing amount of AdSense dollars that I get from Dino D-Day. Okay, of course I did. I told you guys about how Dino D-Day somehow became my most popular video of all time. It ranked highly in search queries or something. So I turned on ads for it because, you know what? Fine, I'll play this game. I'll become rich from YouTube. Okay, yeah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna do this right now. We're youtube.com/ whatever it is, analytics. They have a thing that tells you how many.
Wait, are you playing Majora's Mask and post-recording it again?
Yes, we've been through this, Amp. We've been through this. Anyway, analytics has thing. It tells you how many dollars you've made. I'd like to remind you that this video has like 20,000 views.
I feel slighted.
I'm sorry, MB. I'm sorry that you can't be part of a video. Well, you are. No, you're right there. You're in this video, so calm down. Stop freaking out. Right. Okay. Dino D-Day. Let's see. Estimated earnings on Dino D-Day. Where is it? Yeah, Let's Play Dino D-Days Part 1 for lifetime. All time. That video received in that time. How many views are we at right now? It is at. Why won't you tell me any information about this fucking game? Why are you such a terrible everything? This website is worse. Okay. 33,000 views. 33,000 people watched this video. Most popular video of all time. I would like to remind you that the videos that I currently upload, like the 5 per week, get on average, the Morrowinds hit 200, everything else gets 100, and then that's it. Okay? 33,000 views Dino D-Day got. Of those 33,000, that's $30. Apparently, $30 whole dollars. That's of all time. That does not even cover the amount of money that I had to spend on Adobe Premiere. Or I didn't have to spend. I guess I could. No, I shouldn't say I shouldn't say that I could have stole it, because I know I don't. I've decided that I'm a person that no longer steals software. So I bought this with money. Anyway, moving on. What was I talking about? Dino D-Day. Jacoby says, "Oh wait. No, what I was saying was I'm not. Oh, I just died. Christ on a stick. Christ on a stick? That's not a thing. Oh no, I'm turning into Graham Clark. Fuck me. No, don't fuck me. That guy's hilarious. So can't be into YouTube for the money. Which, by the way, if you decide to start a Let's Play channel, that should never be a thing that you do, because you'll end up being a terrible, terrible Let's Player. It's frustrating, because you get your bad Let's Players, you get your Zisto, your PewDiePies. Your PewDiePie wasn't that bad, but I found PewDiePie to be actually. It depends on what game he's playing. He's watchable, but not great. I don't understand how great it is. The videos are just too long. I remember being incredibly frustrated with how long the video was. By the way, we're speeding up here because I couldn't figure out. I don't remember what to do with him. But then I realized that I have to go talk to his son, which is in this, and then have to remind it his son is crying, and I have to remind him that his son is crying before I can progress. Anyway, so your really great Let's Players, the ones that aren't what happens on the way YouTube works, I've discovered is the most successful people are the ones that go for the lowest common denominator. So that is definitely your PewDiePie and your Zisto, the sort of people who realize what is getting them views and then capitalize on that as much as they possibly can. And you can watch PewDiePie is the most frustrating thing, because he is he was a super smart guy. Watch his earlier videos, and they are they're good. They're actually pretty good. Well, I wouldn't say they're great, but they're more of an informative style Let's Play. There's no face cam. It's very it's nice. And I don't really like them, because I didn't really like the styles of games he was playing, but they're very respectable videos. And then it seems like the videos that were getting him more views were the ones where he was making really awful jokes. The ones that people hate the most are the ones where he's talking about raping, or he's oh fuck, the one where he doesn't actually do as much as I think people think. But there's a fucking video, or a Retsupre of him. I think I've talked about it before, where he talks about raping him. Oh, I'm raping this pig. And that is, that kind of, that sort of thing appeals to a large segment of YouTube, which is the younger audience who likes the younger audience who just likes it because it's different, likes it because it's random, I guess. The word there is spontaneous, but I said random because that's what people say. And I think he kind of slowly figures that out. He figures out what jokes get him more views, and then does those, right? I know what gets me more views. It's doing a popular video and being hammy. And then covering it with captions, because the captions dramatically increase views. But I don't what I should have done if I wanted to gain a pile of views and gain a pile of subscriptions was Let's Play Dishonored. And I was thinking about it. Dishonored actually looks like a pretty fun game to Let's Play, but I'm not into it. Like, I'm a little into it, but I'm not as into it as like I'm not into it enough where like I feel like selling out, right? So I don't. I would much rather do the set of games I'm currently doing. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm really sorry about this part, but I spend way too much time right now with not enough hearts because I'm bad at Zelda. Yeah. So I don't know. That's kind of the where we're at. Let's Players. Lowest common denominator, like what? Yeah, lowest common denominator on YouTube. I like to think that that everyone who's watched this video up to this point is actually a much smarter YouTube viewer, right? Like a lot of channels on YouTube are like there's a lot of really great channels that are incredibly underappreciated. Psycho Duck something or other. Psycho Duck, oh god, I want to say 21. That guy does great videos, but he has marginal, like if I remember right, like I have 1,200 subscribers. He has about 2,000, and his content is remarkably similar to mine. He's a little bit better at it. He has a Black Mesa Let's Play, which is doing well, but then he has a couple other Let's Plays that don't do so well. Despite the fact that he's great, he's the best. I shouldn't say the best, but he is remarkably entertaining. And I don't even like watching Let's Plays very often, and I will watch one of his videos happily. Anyway, that being said, content on YouTube is bad for that reason, right? And I don't want to fall into that trap of making stuff for people who are, like, I don't want to make stuff. I would much rather make stuff for myself, and then I have a bunch of like-minded people who also enjoy what I make. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. I'm glad I kind of got that all out. Yes, so, Togobi also had to say, and Darksiders is awful, but your commentary is not. So I watch them and comment on them when I can. Your sarcasm makes this bloated testosterone and steroid-filled juvenile pus full of bad taste, without even the most withered amount of creativity. Not only bearable, but indeed entertaining. This kind of in-your-face display of exaggerated brutish masculinity also has, of course, a certain cheesy and campy quality that could be enjoyed. If only the game wouldn't be so boring and predictable. But as long as you keep on commentating, I will keep on watching. Darksiders really could have used not being so serious with itself. Like, the game really takes itself seriously. And, like, okay, let's compare with Duke Nukem Forever. Duke Nukem Forever is a game that I think also took itself too seriously. And when it didn't take itself seriously, it was in all the worst ways. Like, the serious parts of the game were, like, stupid, if that makes any sense. Like, it was stupid that they were serious. Like the bit where you're fighting, what's her name? Queen Bitch underground. The lady with the gigantic breasts, and that was super dramatic. And then, like, the ending of the game was pretty dramatic until you piss in his eye socket. Like, the pissing in his eye socket was fucking retarded. I hated that. It made me angry that, like, and then stuff like, you know, an entire section of the game was devoted into the aliens are raping these girls. That's a joke. That's what this game is. This game is stupid humor. I'm so glad that it didn't catch on with anyone, and then it ended up being such a flop, because that game did not deserve any accolades, because it took itself seriously in the wrong way. Now, Darksiders, on the other hand, has no real offensive overtones or undertones. It's really quite like it's a very banal game. It plays to being edgy, only in that it is only in that it's super violent. But it's just like the super violence is so ridiculous and cartoony that you can't even take it seriously. So there's basically like, you know, as long as you don't mind seeing a bunch of animated blood and gore, which, you know, people play video games. That's all it's in video games nowadays. Oh, I sound like an old person. Ah, you know what? I played GoldenEye when I was a youngin', and that game had, when you shot someone, they got blood where you shot them. So that's, you know, hardcore gore right there. Right? Right? Okay. But like the game, because the game is really safe. They could have easily thrown in Duke Nukem style humor, and it wouldn't have come off with a sour taste. Like, I think it would have, like, especially if they really honed in on what's absurd. Like, when I say stuff like, or no, like the Amp P comment on one of the Dark Sides, like what, souls coming out of a no parking sign? Like, that shit, like, the fact that that happened in the game is great, for one. But, like, if the game commentated about itself, about that sort of thing, like, if the main character... No, okay. War should have stayed exactly the way he is. But that creepy, rapey thing that I can't remember the name of, the Navi equivalent that pops up every once in a while, if that version commentated on the state of the world and the fact that everything is super hyper masculine, I think that would have been awesome. I think that would have been hilarious, and I think that would have taken that game from like your generic type of shootery game, and elevated it into like a cult classic, like the sort, oh, you have to play this, it's hilarious, sort of thing, right? Because that game is not hitting any, that game's not going to win any awards for how dramatic it is. It might win awards for how fun it is. Like, it is like, legitimately the gameplay is great. It's super responsive, but it's even like that stuff, like the super responsive stuff in that game doesn't make any sense, because like it shouldn't be as responsive as it is. Like, War is a gigantic lumbering lump, right? He shouldn't be able to jump the way he does, but he does, and it's funny. I love it. But it's, oh god, just such a game, just such a game. Let's not even talk about the plot and the exposed, like the gigantic exposed chests everywhere. Like, the fact that I can confidently say whether or not every character in that game has a nipple. What game can you do that in? Like, but it's such a great game, and I'm glad. Excuse me, I need water because I'm making terrible noises with the microphone. I'm glad that you're enjoying my commentary. I hope you like the most recent one. The most recent one, I want to say 4. You know what? I have a mouse. I can check. I don't have to play this game. I can totally just go over to another tab. But the most recent one, that's the one I mentioned before, where it's like, well, I shouldn't say 75%. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was more like half and half. Half and half post-commentary. I'm glad that... Oh, number 6. Dwayne Johnson versus Scott Thompson. I hope you like that one, because that one I think is the best of the series, just because I managed to commentate, or I managed to figure out a way to record post-commentary in a way that is perfect and sounds exactly, or at least reasonably close to the commentary in the, like the actual commentary in the game. But yes. So yeah, keep on watching. It can only get better from here. Let's put it that way. Does anyone know where I am in that game? I don't know. It's probably way too far. I imagine a lot of you dropped off by now. For those of you who've sat through this whole video, I hope you liked it. But for those of you who sat through this video and also watched Darksiders, because you don't, you know, the whole purpose of this is so that you can pick and choose what you might or might not want to sit through. Does anyone know how far I am through Darksiders? I haven't been looking at guides for Darksiders because I don't need to, and I'm kind of reticent to do so because I might spoil some of the game for myself. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I figured it out because I think it's 4 things. As of this recording, I finished the Twilight Cathedral. I haven't edited or uploaded it that bit yet, but yes. So I think I'm very close to the end of this. Anyway, I'm also very close to the end of this video. I can't believe I managed to talk about 6 comments for what? Wait, no, 6, 7 comments for 35 minutes exuberantly. I didn't even run out of things to say. Isn't that great? I'm pleased with that. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'm sorry that I didn't record any music for you because I'm lazy. Goodbye. One last thing. I really appreciate those of you who decided to give me some dollars for Album 7. I also really appreciate those of you who decided to just download it. I'm glad that you... Yeah, I'm totally glad that you did that. I'm actually floored because for anyone who's interested, there was actually let's go have a look right now. Let's do this on a black screen. Why not? I don't have anything to put here. Oh, you know what? I have something to put here. No, I don't. Never mind. I'll put it right afterwards because I still want to. I'll put it up and we'll talk about it really quick. I got $100 from the sales of albums, so I'm really I'm super glad. Thanks everyone, thanks all of you, and for the few people that downloaded without paying, I'm glad that you have that also. I don't want to make that sound like I don't appreciate you also. I don't want to make it sound sarcastic. It's not sarcastic. I like that everyone's getting this downloading stuff. So thanks all of you. You're the best. And the thing I wanted to talk about, I got a message sent to me. You get them every once in a while. I used to post them a little bit more frequently, but I'm going to post one now. Someone decided to send me a video, and we're going to watch it together. I've never seen it, so this will be exciting. Alright, so this video came with this message. Tom Hartley sent you a video, Life is But a Dream book trailer. Check out this amazing book trailer for a spellbinding new epic novel that intertwines romance, science fiction, suspense, and mystery while delivering a unique twist on reincarnation. Share this with anyone you know who loves to read. Oh, this is already great. This is already fantastic. I like how the video is incredibly low resolution to then, oh, it's an eyeball. Oh my god. Particle effects. Okay. Is this someone going through puberty and also getting a tan? Yep, that's puberty and getting a tan, I think is what this is. Okay. You're losing me, video. Oh. Oh. You were a lot better without the terribly acted live-action guy with a gun. Like, who is that supposed to impress? What, a fire? Just a fire out of nowhere? What's going on? Okay.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 Life is about conquering.
What? Why was this in my inbox? I don't understand. I don't... Why would anyone think that I would want to see that? My channel is very obviously a video game. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I'm glad that I shared that with you, internet people. So, you know what? I'm just gonna hang out so this video is exactly 40 minutes. Come on. Come on. Oh, oh, oh!